Energy.
Okay.
Energy.
Welcome to the Real SFC, where we talk about top 6 EPL football. I want to welcome my brothers, Rapper and Richie, our resident pundits here at the Real SFC. But as you can see, the place, it looks a little bit different. It's not the usual place, and it's not that we've expanded the back section of the studio. Instead, we're actually out at a sponsor, and our sponsor is Ultimate. So we're actually at Ultimate, which is on Holborn Road in New Kingston, in Kingston, Jamaica,
right.
For persons who don't know Jamaica.
Right.
And it is actually an ultra lounge. So we're at the Ultimate Ultra Lounge right now, somewhere that you can have your lunch, you can have dinner, you can have meetings. There's a wonderful meeting or conference room here. Is that a meeting room or a conference room? Both, right? So there's a wonderful conference room that you can have your business meetings here. I've actually come here and seen people having lunch meetings here at Ultimate. So, and parties too. Obviously, it's a place that you can have parties. So we're actually on the deck for Ultimate Ultra Lounge, the deck. But they actually have a restaurant which is indoor with AC and stuff. They have servers who is very professional, wonderful place.
Yeah.
I actually did not know about this place. I thought it was just a car wash.
So while we're here doing our show, we're all getting our cars washed downstairs. So we have the whole thing to ourselves. While we're doing that, we can also be watching
the party.
Ronaldinho did it all the time.
Like, all right, so when you get the chance, please come through, pass through Ultimate. It really is that good. We're not just saying it. We would not have been here if it wasn't that good. Actually,
it's a really nice place.
Proper place. So let's talk football.
Yes,
let's talk some football.
Ready.
So we're going to do the review show for you last
haven't
week.
Seen the reviews, please.
Pretty sad if you're an Arsenal fan. Pretty sad. Who else? Who else would it be sad for?
Nobody.
Tottenham. Tottenham fan.
Yeah. But then, are you a Tottenham fan?
No one is.
I know one. I keep telling you, I know one.
Even you're
I actually know two.
I know one. A real fan too.
Okay, so
fan.
In America.
No, in the world. If you come to the best of
in the world.
Any city that has this many teams in it, and there are teams here that are not even the Premier League.
Right.
They're teams in and around the boroughs. So this is a. I understand you can't
so you find that the fans are actually up for the fans of these lesser clubs are actually up for these games quite a bit. So although we might be saying, this not when I say we, I mean a London club that is a bigger club would be saying
we Tottenham as we.
Sacrilegious.
We have that on record.
Sacrilegious.
but these clubs actually, the bigger clubs actually, the fans of bigger clubs would expect to win, but they understand that these players, especially on lower teams like your Wimbledons. Well, Wimbledon is now I can't remember the name that it is now. But MK Dons, right? And teams like West Ham, teams like QPR. Their fans and their players are up for these games. So West Ham and its fans will be up for this game. They will I'm not literally say kill. Let me take back kill out of it. And say they will chastise their players if they're not up for this game. If they lose, they have to lose with a lot of passion.
Right.
So what do you expect quickly from this game? Which probably nobody's gonna wake up to watch except me.
No, I'll be watching it.
The replay or live?
I like football. I mean, I really appreciate watching.
I might go for a walk.
So I'll be watching this West Ham versus Spurs game, and I will. If you are any one of these players, you need to think to yourself, wait, this is my backyard. Them them not better than we. Let's beat them and show them that we are not that bad. So, yeah, I'll be up and I'll be watching it, and I expect Spurs to win. On the road.
Rapper. So, will it be Poch or will it be the players that push Spurs over the line in this game?
No. Do you assume that they're going over the line? Let me tell you. The only way I'm going to invest my time and energy, right?
To wake up.
To watch Tottenham play West Ham. To watch 14 players play 16 players. If I believe that at least one of these teams can find something to push themselves forward, and I can say, yeah man, I was there when Tottenham start kick on for the season, or when West Ham just start kick out teeth and go for a Europa League run.
But you don't expect it to happen.
I expect nothing from Tottenham. I have lost faith in them this season. I have no faith in them. I held on. I did kind of write off United, which was based upon where they were at the time. And to be honest, there was always the potential. Yeah, it's a little bit of bad mind. But there was always the potential for United to sort themselves out. There was no question about that. At least to fight them way to a top 6, fight, so to speak.
Okay.
I don't see that in Spurs this season.
Wow.
I don't see that. And just look at their stats. In the last 4 games, they have won a single game. 3 points in the last 4 games.
Yeah, but don't you think though, Richie? Don't you think though that this Spurs team is literally like a light switch away, a flipping of a switch away from kicking into a high gear and doing amazing things?
Listen, let's not forget that this is the exact same team. They've lost nobody
to the next level.
Every single,
very,
I think positional
summer.
competition. I mean,
I believe,
Absolutely.
unless I don't want, let's just call it what it is. Unless you're Liverpool this season, every other team needs to boost themselves over the summer. Liverpool didn't really do much spend. We didn't do any spending over the summer, but I think that's because the team achieved something in that year, and there's still a fire to win the Premier League.
Yeah.
But when you look at a team like Tottenham, you have to cross stone together. You have to throw something under the fire every single summer. Not necessarily a winter transfer window. I get that you don't have to spend in winter unless something is kind of limping in the team.
By winter, he means
summer,
January.
January, right? But in a summer transfer window for a team that went to the finals of the Champions League,
you need to
just manage to qualify for the Champions League this year again. They have a little bit of fire, some skill in there. You need to push the team. The one player with them by, I'm sorry, Ndombele didn't change the team much. He didn't change.
He really didn't.
And I think most importantly, he didn't threaten anybody's position in that team.
And I said,
I still, as you said, the same team that I said last year, more or less.
They're the ones that are playing this year, right?
I think the fire is now an ember, and that's a problem for them. And I don't see them finding anyone, and I don't see them finding it with themselves to just kick on and become the Spurs we saw last year. Which is why this game, I'll watch it. I mean, I talk foolish before. I love my ball game.
You're not going for a walk.
I'm not go for no walk. I'm go watch it. I'm go watch it and then say, you see, I should have go for a walk.
Okay. All right, so score predictions.
I'm giving Spurs 2 goals. I'm giving West Ham
2 goals, like 2-1 or 2-0.
I'm thinking about it. West Ham can chisel out a goal, but it's hardly likely. I'll give them the 1 in optimism. So I say 2-1 to Spurs.
1-0.
1-0 is not a bad idea.
1-0 is a safe prediction.
But most of rappers' predictions, go back and watch all the videos. Most of them, if it's not 2-0, it's 1-0. He's always going for the safe, unless it's Liverpool.
We'll go for 2-1. I'll go for